in Tasmania, wages rose over the year to the December quarter by 3%, which was higher than in any other state. And indeed, for most of the last 5 years, wages in Tasmania have been rising at a slightly faster pace than the rest of the country, although they're still lower on average than they are in other parts of the country. The problem that's actually quite acute in Tasmania is that, as the CPI figures that came out about 3 or 4 weeks ago show, the cost of living in Tasmania has risen by 4.5%. So in real terms, wages have fallen by about 1.5% over the past year, and I guess that's something that an increasing proportion of people are very conscious of.
Well, that's what I was kind of getting at. I mean, Tassie wages falling, 1.5% 2021, and then the Tasmania's wage price index rise 3%. The consumer price index increased by around 4.5%.
4.5.
Yeah, 4.5%. I mean, realistically, we can all spruik these figures and just go, yeah, great. But essentially, because of the cost of living, Tasmanians really are getting poorer and poorer, realistically.
Well, we're still the poorest state in the country by most measures, and that is the result of a smaller proportion of Tasmanians than of any other state having jobs, a higher proportion of those Tasmanians who do have jobs working part-time rather than full-time, and thirdly, for each hour that Tasmanian workers work, they produce less by way of the value of goods and services than workers in other states. That is to say, our productivity is about 10% lower than the national average, and I've argued for more than 25 years that a common factor in all of those three shortcomings is our lower levels of educational attainment. So I've been saying for more than 20 years that